What's packing with you, YouTube? What is packing? Let's get into this game. Packers versus the 49ers. The Green Bay Packers versus the San Francisco 49ers. Now, San Francisco is 2-0. You know, Jimmy G didn't have the best of a good game last week against the Eagles. You know, it was a hard-fought game, defensive game. And, of course, we beat the Cowardly Lions on Monday night. An easy win. Some shit we all seen coming. But this game, we're going to lose. We are going to lose to the 49ers. I don't think this offensive line is going to be able to stop Joey Bosa and D Ford all night, along with Fred Warner and Jimmy Ward on that defense. Now, Robert Saleh is not over there no more. You know, that's a good thing. Robert Saleh is not over there no more, but that defense is still solid, even though they will give up some big runs. You know, we've seen the Lions have some pretty big runs against them, and we've seen Jalen Hurts have some pretty big runs against the 49ers out of the backfield. Mozart is out on the offensive side of the ball. They got Alex Mack, one of the best centers in the league, who just knows how to pick up defensive fronts and know what they're going to do, picking up the linebacker, knowing who going to blitz. They got some good shifty running backs. They got Hastings and what's the other dude's name? Mitchell. They got another running back that had a concussion, but he's going to play. Kyle Shanahan said he's good to go, so he's going to play. I think it was his first carry, and he got a concussion and fumbled the ball, and they wind up giving the ball back to the 49ers, which was on some weird shit. A lot of things I noticed in the 49ers' first two games. They're real good in the red zone. They are really defensively sound in the red zone. And it's always a lot of penalties in the red zone when you're playing against the 49ers. And I don't know if that's due to how anxious the offenses have been in the red zone against the 49ers, because we've seen that with the Lions and we've seen that with the Eagles. You know, a lot of penalties called, a lot of just penalties being called to push you back. It's going to be loud in San Francisco. You know, this is their home opener. You know, the vaccinated will be in the building. So the Packers got to be well prepared. Special teams scare me. Kickoff return. You know, that kind of scares me. With this team, I think Matt LaFleur is going to have to be real creative on offense just to throw the defense off. And once again, here we go with Kyle Shanahan and Matt LaFleur facing off against each other once again. And now, you know, Joe Barry, you would think that would be an advantage for the Packers, but I don't think it is. Not with this defense that we got. No Zadarius Smith. The defensive line is struggling. You know, we only got one sack, and that was I don't even know if you should count that as a sack. It looked like an incomplete pass to me, but they counted it as a sack. This defense going to have some problems, man, trying to stop the run, especially when the 49ers run that wide zone. That's how they ate the Lions up, just running that wide zone. You know what I'm saying? That run play where they just find holes and the fucking linebackers can't stay in their gaps, and just nobody getting no pressure in the backfield to try to, you know, make the running back stutter step and stop and try to go another direction. You know what I'm saying? We just don't got that kind of defensive line. And we're going to struggle in this game, especially being an away game. We don't never really play particularly well in California. We got mud stumped by the goddamn San Diego Chargers. We lost twice in San Francisco in 2019. We beat them when they came to our house last year. You know, Aaron Rodgers already stressed it. He said, I'm gonna have to look at this offensive line and see where the pressure is coming from. I have to figure out where the pressure is gonna be coming from, especially with this offensive line we got going into this game. You know, Elton Jenkins is hurt. He got an ankle injury. Jay Steinberger got released from the team from drug-related issues. The Packers are still scrambling to try to get this defense together, you know, bringing more guys in and trying them out and trying out dudes on the defensive line. As far as the linebackers, I like Campbell. I think Campbell will play good, but I don't know about the others, man. I don't know about Ty Summers. I don't know about Oren Burke. Barnes might be okay. You know what I'm saying? He might be all right. But, you know, we got to watch out for Deebo Samuel from having a huge game. We got to put pressure. We have to put fucking pressure on Jimmy Garoppolo. We just got to. I'm watching this SMU and TCU game. It's 21-21 in the second quarter. I'm going to have to start paying attention to college football, man, to know who the hell we drafting. God damn. And I'm not really a college football guy, even though I do rep for USC. And the problems we going through right now. But the bottom line is we just never can match the physicality of playing against the 49ers. We just don't. We never do. Unless they injured, like they were last year when we beat them. They were injured. Now they got Nick Bosa back. They got Dee Ford, Fred Warner. Now, I think their secondary is iffy. I really do think their secondary is iffy. And one thing I will stress about this game, the Packers have to use the tight end. We have to use Tyon. We have to get him involved in this game, because if we don't, we are going to be offensively inept. And I understand we're going to have people, we're going to have to have somebody double teaming Nick Bosa, and hopefully the other guy on the other side can keep Dee Ford's big ass from just pushing him around. That's where all the pressure comes from. Dee Ford just runs his big ass body into you, stands the lineman up straight to where the lineman don't got no fucking leverage, and everybody else is just coming in. So Aaron Rodgers is gonna have to get the ball out real quick. We're gonna have to throw a lot of passes underneath. You know what I'm saying? Get the ball to Aaron Jones as much as possible out of the backfield. Devontae Adams is just going to have to be a yards after contact guy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to catch the ball in shallow parts of the field and try to make a play out of something, man. And if we get a chance to stretch the field, we cannot miss plays down the field to MVS. We cannot miss those big plays. We missed 2 big plays down the field to MVS last week against the Lions. 2 wide open plays, and Aaron Rodgers just overthrew him. So the timing is going to have to be right. The defensive line is going to have to, the offensive line is going to have to do their due diligence in protection. We're going to have to protect Aaron Rodgers as much as possible against this goddamn defense. Now, this defense is not the same defense as it was when Robert Saleh was coaching. Saleh was coaching. He's over there with the Jets. You know what I'm saying? He over there with the Jets. Head coaching the Jets. So I think this game is going to be close. Or if we just come out there and like we did the last previous times with no heart, no energy, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wanting to play football that day. And it's a Sunday night game. It's a primetime game. One thing I will say about the Packers, once we get punched in the mouth, we usually just have no fight left in the dog, man. It'd be no fight left in the dog. We just get ran over. can't put up an effort to make a stop. And I'll be surprised if this Packer defense is prepared. If this Packer defense come out there prepared and they fix some of the kinks in the armor that they, it kind of looked like they were getting their shit together against the Lions on Monday night during the second half, because we did shut them out. But then again, it's the Lions. It's the fucking Lions. You know what I'm saying? You really can't say much about the Lions. Don't make you no better unless you're a sorry-ass team. If you're a sorry-ass team that's just losing and losing, and you play the Lions and you win, then you need to feel good about yourself. But if you're a team that's, used to winning, always winning, especially if y'all in the same division and you beat this team, it's kind of like, it's not even a morale booster if you really think about it. It's just like, oh, we were expecting this. But this is a game that's going to really show what kind of team the Packers is, man, to me. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, it's only week 3, we still got 13 games left to play, or 14 games left to play. Still got 14 games left to play. All that bullshit. Bottom line is, if we can't beat this team and they wind up in the playoffs and we got to face them in the playoffs, we not beating this team in the playoffs. Like I said, the NFC West is the toughest division in the league. The toughest division in the league. And if we could go out there and beat this division, if we could sweep this division, then the Packers got a legitimate shot of getting to a Super Bowl. If we could beat all the teams we gotta play in the NFC West, then the Packers got a legitimate chance of going to the Super Bowl, man. I mean, the Cardinals, the fucking Seahawks, the 49ers, the Rams, those are good teams, and the Rams gotta play against the Buccaneers, and they saying that's probably gonna be the NFC Championship. This might be a preview of the NFC Championship game with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers facing off against the Rams. I thought that should have been a Sunday night game, not this game where we could potentially see the Packers get blown the fuck out and ran through. I mean, we're talking about a team where Jimmy G only threw 6 passes and we got blew out by dudes just running the fucking football. Couldn't stop the run. We paid Kenny Clark all that goddamn money. Oh, man. I don't know who's evaluating the talent over there for the Packers. I really don't. Whoever he is, he sucks. The scouting team for the Packers is trash. Just point blank period. I'm saying it. I have no faith in the scouting team. I'm like, what schools are you guys looking at? Stay in the SEC. Just stay in the SEC, man. Stop going to these other schools in these different weird-ass divisions. Fuck that. Get the best guys. God damn. High IQ guy, but can't fucking tackle. Smart as hell, but can't tackle. Look at how Clinton Dix. Look at where his career is gone since he was a high draft pick from us. We always let the dudes that we draft in the late rounds go other places that pan out to go that be good. Micah Hyde, Casey Hayward. We just let those dudes just fucking leave. Highly talented guys that you need on your team, and you just let them walk off the fucking roster. This is what Aaron Rodgers is talking about. They're not trying to keep the good guys because they know they got to pay them, and they're not willing to. Look at Devontae Adams, another potential good player, Packers drafted, not even a high draft pick, that could be fucking walking out, potentially walking out of there, let alone the fucking quarterback. I'm surprised they paid Aaron. I'm surprised Aaron Jones took that damn contract. He want to be a Packer so bad. Maybe he sees something I don't see. But anyway, man, I'm going to end this video saying that, man, knowing that I see holes in the 49ers defense, and I do think we could score on them. Hopefully, we could score on them when we get in the red zone and not make no mistakes. You know, the Eagles got a fucking field goal blocked. We got to match the physicality of this team, man. I mean, shit, the Bears do it. Anytime the Bears play against a team that want to rock them, sock them, helmets on the field, they willing to do it. They willing to go the extra yard. Now, I do see some softness on the offensive side of the ball from the 49ers. I do. But they got a good offensive line, you know what I'm saying? That offensive line is very disciplined. But I think their receivers, they all right. They got Deebo Samuel. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let Jimmy G extend the play, because then, you know, the Packers going to lose that battle 9 times out of 10. They always let somebody get free. We got to contain George Kittle. I mean, Kittle. Just contain Kittle. Don't let him make no big plays down the field on 3rd down. Joe Barry knows this team. He knows this offense. He should know everything Kyle Shanahan is going to run. But I don't think Joe Barry believes the Packers have the talented personnel to stop this team, to stop this team from doing whatever they want to do on offense, man. I had a glitch right there. That was weird. So this is going to be an interesting game. This game will answer a lot of questions that I have. It will answer a lot of questions that I have regarding this defense. And I've been saying this since the offseason. The defense. I'm not worried about what we're going to do on offense. The offense can get going. The offense can make plays. You know what I'm saying? We just got to come prepared to play for offense. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Aaron Rodgers out here making the same fucking mistakes Jared Goff made and Jalen Hurts made. Standing around in the pocket, letting the pocket collapse in on you. Get the fuck out of there. Just get out of there. Throw the ball away. We don't need no fucking yards lost and be playing and then be playing 2nd and 16, 3rd and 17. We cannot make no mistakes, man. Once again, it is going to be loud in that stadium. You know what I'm saying? This is a team that is 0-3 in the playoffs against the 49ers. 0-3. This team has been a thorn in our fucking ass. Yeah, San Francisco. They've been a thorn in our ass. No pun intended. But until we overcome this fucking team, the Packers ain't going no fucking where. And I'm just going to be fucking completely real. We got to beat this team. Not only this team, we got to beat the Cardinals. We could beat the 49ers. We could beat the Seattle Seahawks. We beat them in the playoffs last year. So I think we could beat them, you know. We know how Matt Stafford play. We know how he play. We used to Russell Wilson's type of game. We know how to contain Russell Wilson. But it's the goddamn San Francisco 49ers and the goddamn Cardinals that we have the most problems with. They just beat us the fuck up. So with that being said, man, this video is going on long enough, man. Shout out to all the Packer fans out there, all the Pack addicts. I could see this game being... I hope it's close. I hope it's a close game, man. I really hope it's a close game and we win. But I'm going to go with the 49ers 27, Packers 24, or 49ers 27, 24, Packers 24, 21. Either or, man. Or it could be a complete blowout. You know how we play when we get to California. We just don't show up. So I'm out. Go Pack, go.